జనరల్గా స్వప్న ఏదైనా ప్రాజెక్ట్ స్టార్ట్ చేస్తున్నప్పుడు ఏదో స్టార్ట్ చేయక ముందు లేకపోతే అంత ప్రాజెక్ట్ అయిపోయాక తెలుస్తుంది ఓహో ఇది ఫెయిల్ అయింది లేకపోతే ఫెయిల్ అవుతుంది అని. మీవి అంటే మీ అనుభవాలు వింటూ ఉంటే నాకు ఏమనిపిస్తుంది అంటే నీది ఎస్పెషల్లీ నీది లేకపోతే వైజయంతి ఆర్ మీ స్వప్న సినిమా మీరు స్టార్ట్ చేసిన కొంచెం మధ్యలోనే వితిన్ ఒక 10 days 15 daysకి మీకు అర్థమైపోతుంది ఇది వర్కౌట్ అవ్వట్లేదని. అది ఎలా మీకు తెలిసిపోతుంది? ముందెందుకు తెలియదు, తర్వాత ఎందుకు తెలియదు? ఎస్పెషల్లీ విత్ ఫిలిమ్స్ లైక్
10-15 days కూడా తెలియదు ప్రేమ.
ఎస్పెషల్లీ విత్ ఫిలిమ్స్ లైక్ శక్తి లేకపోతే సారు ప్రాసెస్లోనే
యు నో దట్స్ వెన్ యూ స్టార్ట్ సంథింగ్. Sometimes you think it's why do you start it? First of all, like say for example like Shakti, when even I heard it sounded very good. Anybody, we're not fools, no, like Tarak or Dad or so many big people, and you know it sounded very good. It didn't come out like that. You'll know towards the end of it only when you watch it that it's not come out like that. It's beyond your control. And a film like Saracharu, for example, that was not the film which we were supposed to make. We were going to make. Dad had a brilliant subject that he picked up from a writer. Brilliant is brilliant. I don't know when they'll make it. Who's going to make it? I don't know if he wants to make it. Whenever he makes it, it's going to be a super hit. It's such a brilliant script. He wanted to make that film. That was how this whole combination was done. Parasuram or Ravi Teja. Suddenly, the director and hero got convinced that, you know, we'll do a slightly more easier rom-com kind of a film. They said we'll do this will be better or whatever. I think also personally I feel Parasuram has done one film solo, it was a hit. Ours manamema anta last film was not, maybe his judgment correct time ankunu undachemo daddy. I'm not sure, you know, maybe that also that was my perception at that, because I was also I knew what was happening. I was around, so could be I thought like that. Emo Parasuram decision making a better emo. I'm not saying Saracharu is not like a bad film, neither is it a good film. It's flat, it just is like that. We knew it was like that, but then we thought maybe this is something which will work emo. He's just fresh off a hit, no, he knows better emo. Ravi Teja believed in it. That's again something that I regret. When you don't believe it, you should not do it. Adi rep hit ayina kuda you should take that chance. You should not regret it. When you don't believe it, you don't believe it. You should never do it. This is my personal experience.
సో స్వప్న 2017లో నాన్నగారు తీయబోయే సినిమాకి సంబంధించి ఉన్న చిన్న క్లూ ఇస్తావా?
ఆయన చెప్తేనే బాగుంటుంది. నీకు ఇస్తాను కదా ఇంటర్వ్యూ ప్రేమ.
అంతేనా?
He'll only talk to you.
So you don't want to break the news?
No. We're not going to. We're going to do 2 films, I think.
Dhamaka.
On Vajanthi, we're going to do 2 films next year for sure. I think he'll give the news out.
అయితే నేను ఇంకొకటి విన్నాను ఏంటంటే స్వప్న సినిమా బ్యానర్ మీద ఇంకొక అద్భుతమైన సినిమా రాబోతోంది. దాని సినిమా పేరు మహానటి. కరెక్టేనా?
We're doing a biopic on Savitri garu.
Savitri garu. Okay.
Next big challenge of our lives.
Wow, it's not a small challenge.
It's not a small challenge.
Huge challenge.
Big.
ఎవరు? నాగియేనా?
Nagi. It's Nagi's. It's been his idea for the longest. ఎవడే అప్పుడే చెప్పాడు ఇది. And we immediately said we only want to produce it.
అవునా? ఎట్లా వస్తుంది? How is it coming?
It's all done. I think scripting, everything is done. Now it is going to go into the pre-production stage in a week from now, casting and stuff. So maha excited about it. Very, very excited about it. So much work, but this is a great challenge.
I know. స్వప్న ఏం చేసినా ఒక సెన్సేషన్. లోకల్ టీవీ దగ్గర నుంచి ఏదైనా సరే ఒక సెన్సేషన్. అలాగే స్వప్న పెళ్లి కూడా ఒక సెన్సేషన్. అవునా కాదా? Is it true?
To a little extent. Sensation కాదులే కానీ
యాక్చువల్గా అట్ అ పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ టైం అందరి కళ్ళు స్వప్న ప్రియాంక వీళ్ళిద్దరు ఎవరిని పెళ్లి చేసుకోబోతున్నారు, హూ ఇస్ దట్ బ్యాచులర్ బాయ్ who would be getting hooked అని చాలా మంది
hooked or booked
yeah so
yeah man. See, my wedding happened like what, it's been 6 years now, 2010. Yeah, someone that I like, personally, and you know, there were at that point of time there was still this community and these issues were there. Now when all it's not even there, that's very negligible. For Priyanka's wedding, it's become that point is very negligible. So our time lo undin, because I was the first one to the first daughter and all these things. So there were like you know few agreements, disagreements with all that. But then yeah, we're happy now. We're happy today.
సో ఎన్ని నెలలు స్ట్రగుల్ అవ్వాల్సి వచ్చింది ఒప్పించడానికి మీ అమ్మ నాన్నని?
ఇట్ వాజంట్ అంటే ఇట్స్ నాట్ లైక్ ఒక నిరాహార దీక్షలు అలా అలాంటి ఏం లేవు, చాలా సింపుల్గానే. ఇన్ఫ్యాక్ట్ I was the one who told my father, not that somebody else told him. I told him that I like this guy. He said, give it some time. He's a very new age. There will be. I mean, you know, I'm not saying there won't be. He's the father, end of the day. But he's like, we'll see. I mean, you know, he was not very sure. He was not very comfortable with the fact of it. But then he got through. He got convinced. Today, he's very happy. I mean, you know, that was something which I was very sure about. When I wanted to marry someone, it was not just me. For me, it was very important that literally, for me, years to go, it's in the head, it's the boy or the girl, it's me. So I needed someone to be like me in the family, or you know, be the son of the family. I mean, as much as I wanted to marry him, I wanted to marry him also because I was looking at these things. My future is going to be like this, I'm very sure, and that's come out true, and my parents are so happy today. And then happened Nagis, and you know, I made their life little more easier.
I know. సో ఇప్పుడు మీ నాన్నగారికి ప్రసాద్ గారికి మీ హస్బెండ్ ఇద్దరి మధ్య
అయ్యో they have a great relation. Yeah. They talk, they talk day to day. I don't know half of the things that they talk there.
So they bonded well.
Very well. So my father has complaints about me, he tells my husband. That's the beauty. Yeah. That is something that I realized lately. నాకు డైరెక్ట్గా తిట్టకపోయినా ప్రసాద్ దగ్గర ఫోన్ చేసి తిడతా.
ఓకే, స్వప్న అండ్ ప్రియాంక మధ్య బాండింగ్ ఎలా ఉంటుంది అంటే ప్రొఫెషనల్గా పర్సనల్గా? మీ ఇద్దరు ఒకటి వర్క్లో కలిసి పనిచేయాలి.
పర్సనల్గా బెస్ట్ ఫ్రెండ్స్, ప్రొఫెషనల్గా బాగా కొట్టుకుంటాం. వి ఫైట్ క్వైట్ అ బిట్. That's also very healthy, I feel. Something that, you know, fighting is nothing but discussing it. Gudda, kada, avuna, noa, itla rakarakala anamata. So work దగ్గర obviously there, but you know what I realized is, I know my strength. I can implement it very well. I can take things forward. I can, you know, I can play it on a larger scale. Priyanka does fantastic execution. Like she does like the detailing, day-to-day stuff and all that. So that's why I think we're a good combination.
So either complement each other.
I think so. I strongly think we complement each other very well.
నువ్వు గతంలో కూడా చాలాసార్లు చెప్పావు స్వప్న ఈ విషయం. అంటే నాకు ఐడియాస్ బాగా వస్తాయి, నేను క్రియేట్ చేయగలను, కాన్సెప్ట్ ఇనిషియేట్ చేయగలను, బట్ ఎగ్జిక్యూషన్ దగ్గర
I failed there, no Prema. See, you know what, initially when I did the television, initially అన్నీ నేనే చేసేదాన్ని, అన్నీ నేనే పరిగెత్తేదాన్ని, నేనే తీసేదాన్ని, అంటే ఎంత I used to do all kinds of job. I used to feel very good, fulfilling about it. But that's very wrong way to do. You need to delegate. You need to get work done like that. And you need to know your advantages and disadvantages. My implementation is great. My execution is slightly not so good. Priyanka's execution is better. So we come, I can, you know, there are few things that I can do very well. There are few things that she can do very well. So we complement very well. So fortunately I've realized that.
Yeah.
So it's good, no, that I do that part and let her do this part.
సో ఎట్ అ పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ టైం మీరు ఎస్పెషల్లీ ఆ 8-10 ఎప్పుడైతే బాగా ఫైనాన్షియల్ క్రంచ్ ఫేస్ చేశారో అప్పుడు మీ పేమెంట్స్ విషయంలో కూడా చాలా బయట టాక్ వచ్చింది. అంటే they were not paying well.
We weren't paying salaries, we weren't doing, because you were going through a lean phase. I was going through a very lean phase. But you know what? We went through a lean phase. It was not easy flow of money. Whatever money that we put in, we lost in phases. But what is something that I feel very, very, very proud about us is, Prema, whatever extent that I can do. I could also have left this battle 4 years before, but I did not. I stayed back. Whatever I could settle, I settled off. Whatever legal battles I did.
Legal battles?
Oh, there were lots of legal battles. We've come across all those things. We've sorted each one of them. I've closed everything. That is something which gives me amazing, what do you say, that comfort that I did it, you know, maximum, you know, even employees, I called each one of them, I said, this is what I can pay, I cannot pay beyond it. Let's get it straight and, you know, move on. So, atla anamata.
People understood you?
Looks like. Some people would have also. See, you're talking about 300 and odd people. Some people would misunderstand you. పని చేయించుకున్నారు ఇవ్వలేదు అంటారు, you know, whatever. But ప్రతి మనిషితో, ప్రతి ఇండివిజువల్తో నేను మాట్లాడి whatever I could do, I did. Maximum, I think 70%, 80% they were happy. They still talk to me, they still wish me, they still ఎక్కడున్నా ఏదైనా ప్రెస్ మీట్స్కి ఏదైనా ఎక్కడున్నా ఉన్న మా కెమెరామెన్లు మా అందరూ వచ్చేస్తారు, మేడం 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 అని ఎంతో కొంత.
ఎంప్లాయీ సంగతి పక్కన పెట్టు, వెండర్స్ పరిస్థితి ఏంటి?
I've cleared every vendor, Prema. We don't owe any money, any more thing. That's what I'm saying. Lean phase, yes, but we've cleared every vendor. With Yavade, I think we've cleared a lot of vendors. Yeah.
సో వాట్ ఈజ్ యువర్ ఫేవరెట్ పాస్ టైం? అంటే సినిమాలు, టీవీ కాకుండా, ప్రియాంక వాళ్ళ అబ్బాయితో ఆడుకోవటం కాకుండా.
ప్రియాంక వాళ్ళ అబ్బాయి చాలా చిన్న పిల్లాడు. It's very cute to play with him. I want him to do more entertaining. I want him to get more entertaining. I keep asking her, is he doing anything new? She's like, what will he do? He's just crying and drinking and sleeping. That's all he does. Waiting. I like to play sports. You know, whenever I get a chance, good or bad, manko vacha raada pakkan pedte, I like to go play. I watch a lot of TV. Was the biggest complaint of my husband. Not, unfortunately, not Indian TV so much, but I watch a lot of TV. I love to watch films, and my film viewing is very, very, very like, you know, theater, and like to go to movies as much as possible.
Theatrical చూస్తా.
I want to maximum like to watch it on big screen. Maximum something.